when I'm drunk, I talk to him about how hot his hands are.
Hey, sexy hands. So, and yourself, what are your favorite
Um,
things?
for me, I like butts.
And you cannot
Honestly,
lie.
I like butts. I'm also like really um physically. I don't particularly care for skinny guys. Like I just
I'm kind of, I don't mind skinny, but I'm not into the whole big buff kind of thing. That
yeah, I'm
just,
not really into that either.
and
Um,
it's fine if yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because a lot of guys that I've met, no, this does not go for every
yeah,
buff
some
person that I've
people,
met.
and it really
Do
depends
know
on the
a
guy.
lot. I know a lot of really buff men that are very sweet men that have amazing hearts and amazing spirits and amazing souls. But it has been my experience in life that there are enough out there that are douche canoes that that it just becomes unattractive to me. So, but you know what though, the longer that I've been married, I find that the things that attract me to a person are the qualities that my husband possesses.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really because my husband has the bald head and he's got the green eyes and he's got these amazing hands, and there's just certain things about him that are very attractive to me
Yeah,
that there's over the years have just become
it
just
sort of
more and
becomes
more
your
attractive.
type
It becomes my
after a
type.
while. Yeah.
Exactly, it does. It does. And I didn't really have a type before I met him,
Uh,
but being with him
well,
for close to 10 years,
Ryan or Happy was the first boyfriend I had that this is gonna sound horrible. First overweight boyfriend I ever had.
right.
And really and truly I thought he was just adorable from the minute I met him.
Mm-hmm.
I had this guy I was trying to get with the first time I met Happy. And I was like, he's cute, but I want to hook up with such and such. Not hook up, but go out with such and such. I was in high school. I wasn't a hoe bag. And where do you want me to dig?
Right there, where he's
Okay.
pooping.
And
He's taking a
poop. He's like, cover that up, and
He's pooping.
I'll give you treasure.
Go
Ooh, money.
Go watch the Despicable Me 2 trailer and you'll
Yeah.
get that joke.
Um,
He's pooping.
And really, the big thing that attracted me to my husband was, well, physically, I thought he was cute, and he's a really laid back,
He is.
fun guy,
He's
and like
super
his
cool and laid
personality made him just all that more attractive to
Yeah,
me.
I can
He
see
was the
that,
first
'cause
guy
he's-
that ever treated me like a friend without any sort of intentions,
Yeah. And your husband is one of those people that's attractive because of his inner, I don't want to say inner beauty because that's kind of, hokey sounding, but it does. It kind of, his inner personality shines through.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him an attractive person.
And he
because
has a very good
he's a
heart.
very attractive person on the inside.
Yeah.
And so on the outside, he outwardly, to me, I know, and I know especially to you because you're his wife, but I mean, he just exudes that.
And
he's a very attractive man because of that.
And I think that, really people are like, oh, well, people say personality, for ugly people and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but
but
really, it doesn't matter
Mm-mm.
if you're a beautiful woman. If you're a bitch, I think you have a bitch face, which
I
means you're
agree.
ugly.
You're ugly.
And
if you
I
are
can't
a bad person,
stand.
I don't care how quote unquote hot society thinks you are. If you have an ugly heart,
Yeah.
then you are ugly, period. And that's just
Yeah.
the way it
I've
is.
met some guys that they seemed gorgeous until I got to know them, and
Yeah.
then they became some of the ugliest people
that's
I
funny
knew.
you say that because prior to my husband, I only my longest relationship was 3 months, and that's because the longer that I was with a person, the uglier they would become to me. Because the more I got to know them, the more I realized that they were not attractive people on the inside. And so they would become uglier and uglier. That's how I knew that he was the one, because at the 3-month mark, I looked at him and he was just as attractive to me, if not more so, as he was the day that we met.
Yeah. Well,
and so that was beyond everything to me.
When I was younger, I was very thin, and I sort of dated hot guys, that hot guy thing, and I had a few nerdy boyfriends, here and there, but I didn't date guys that were like me. Didn't date the nerdy guys. because, you know, like everybody told me, well, you got to like this guy, you got to like that guy. And that was sort of what I was told. Like the minute I told one of my friends I had a crush on the fat kid in our grade, they were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you would like him," you know?
Yeah.
And
See,
so
and
I kind of caved to that a little bit whenever I was a teenager because of peer pressure and whatnot. But when I started dating my husband, it was like dating my best friend.
Yeah.
And it was like the best relationship, you know. Well, obviously, it's the best relationship I've ever been in. I've been with him for 12 years,
Right.
you know. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't date much in high school because the people that I had crushes on in high school didn't really want
My
anything to do
dog
with
is on
me.
that table.
And
Awesome.
you know, and it's just one of those things where you have a crush on somebody, and you know
I
the
ran into the
situation
problem
is
in high
that
school that my brother's friends that I had crushes on, they didn't like me. They liked my little sister.
see, my problem was just that I was not an attractive person in high school. I mean, any way you look at it, I was not an attractive person.
You were
in high school.
gorgeous. You just think you weren't attractive.
I still feel to this day that I wasn't attractive because nobody ever told me I was. I was told by everybody. I mean, I was even told by adults, by teachers, that I was not attractive. And
see, I've seen pictures of you in high school. You were gorgeous.
I look back on it now and I say, you know, I really was pretty back then. And
you know, you were heavy, but you know,
but see, even really, I wasn't. Though.
You weren't that heavy.
Seriously, though, I was not. If you look at my pictures in high school, I was not a heavy person in high school. And you look at pictures of me compared to the other girls in my school, then I was heavy because every single girl in school, and some of them I'm friends with now. So guys, please do not, you know, judge me for saying this, but just about every popular kid in school was super skinny, like toothpick thin model. And some of them I've later learned in life, some of them had problems with anorexia and bulimia and stuff like that. And that was really common in my school.
And I've discovered that there's
compared to them, I was big.
Yeah.
But by society, you know, but looking at me now, I wasn't that big a person.
I thought I was fat in high school. I was a size 7. I thought I was fat. And I think that people who think that the norm is size 1 or 0 are out of their freaking minds. I looked like skin and bones at size 7. I look back at those pictures.
Yeah, you really did. I look back. I've seen some of them.
And
really
I weighed between 110 to 125 pounds. And I was so thin.
Yeah.
And I thought I was fat. And so that's what I became, you know, because everybody already told me I was fat, so I might as well eat like I'm fat.
That's so true. I think we do become what we're told we are because I was also, you know, like you, I was told I was fat my whole life, and I wasn't by any means. But
ooh, my dog finished him off.
Ooh, you go, boy. Awesome. But because I was told that, I started to believe that, and so I started to become that.
Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? So, you're a good dog.
Just to show you people that perception, you know, change your perception.
Yeah.
So, and if you have kids, teach them to love themselves for who they are and teach them to not be bullies.
I've learned that a lot of people that were, you know, that I perceived to be popular in high school thought that they were not in the popular group. They thought there was always somebody who was more popular than them. There's a few exceptions to that. I know a few, you know, B words and C words that that they thought they were hot shit, and they still think they're hot shit. So,
you know, and it's ironic because some of the people that, you know, even my biggest nemesis in school is now she and I are really, really good friends on Facebook, and she's actually a teacher, and I think she's an awesome teacher, and her students are super lucky because she's such a neat person. And it's really interesting how we grow and change as people, and you know, so.
And everybody's got insecurities.
Exactly.
You know,
we all have insecurities, and we all deal with them in different ways. Mine was to eat.
Yeah, and yeah. So, but yeah. So men and attractiveness, that's where we were.
Yes.
Before we got into this highly depressing topic.
I know, right? Girl talk.
Yeah. But I think one of my One of my favorite features of my husband is this is going to sound ridiculous, is his legs. I love his calves. He's got sexy calves.
He does have very nice legs.
He's got some nice legs, and
Kaylin.
nobody ever sees his butt or gets to touch his butt because he always wears baggy cargo pants, and nobody touches his butt but me. I'll let you grab his butt if you want to test it. He's got a nice firm little butt.
It's funny you say that because I happen to think I love Keelan's legs, and he will tell you up and down that he thinks he has chicken legs, and I don't think he has chicken legs at all. I love his legs.
If anybody wants to look at chicken legs, ask my sister to let her.
Oh, she's got awesome legs.
She has chicken legs.
Yeah, she does.
She's got chicken legs. There's no denying it. We are the same size, almost the same size in the waist, but we can't wear the same size jeans because her legs are so much thinner than mine. And so if she tries on my jeans, they may fit in the waist, but leg wise, like they are just blown out for her,
so
and she just can't wear them. Look, I got a bandit bandana.
Woohoo!
I'm not gonna wear it though. I got a bandit shirt, bandit pants.
Trousers.
I'm gonna
Are those the wrong trousers?
I'm gonna sell those and buy some other stuff when I get back into town.
Buy some attractive clothes.
You know what? I think we're going to wind up this episode, and on the next one, we will go shopping.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Shopping.
Catch us next time for a shopping excursion on Four Nerds Gaming.
See you later, alligator.